If you gain from this video, someone you care about will. Please don't forget to share with them after watching, as well as subscribe. Three tips to avoid unwanted sex with the unknown observer. In your neighborhood, workplace, places of worship, meetings, etc., whether you like it or not, see it or not, you are being watched. You are being watched by people you see and people you don't. You are either watched with an admiring eye, or a predatory eye. The question is, how do you know who is watching, and if you do, how would you know the person's intent? You are more likely to fall prey to what you do not see coming, and even when you see it coming, you are still likely to miss out what is not visible, and intentions are never visible until they are voiced. These are 3 tips that will help you identify and avoid unwanted sex from the unknown observer. 1. Know that you are always being watched. It's easy to feel that the only people watching you are the people you notice watching you. In most instances this is wrong. How many people have you looked at through your window, or, while waiting in a cafe, car or taxi, who never knew you were looking at them? If you switch positions, bearing in mind that on the streets there are hundreds of people, it is then fair to say that most of these hundreds of people could be watching you and you are unaware. Imagine one of such people watching you as targeting you for unwanted sex. There is this guy, who told his friend that he would not rest until he lured an attractive receptionist at a workplace and had sex with her. Note, he had not spoken to the receptionist yet, but had been coming around that workplace as a client. Always know you are being watched by someone with either good or evil intent, who wants to take advantage of you or not. 2. When identified, know them. Some people might have people they refer to as secret admirer. Be warned, a secret admirer does not always imply honorable intent. A lot of people, especially men, admire ladies with sex in mind, and would say, or do whatever it takes to sleep with them, which includes the use of money, gifts, or false promise of marriage. Some ladies secretly admire men for what they can get, known as gold digging. The question is, how do you uncover intent when you identify this secret admirer at your neighborhood, workplace, places of worship, meetings, etc.? You can either distance yourself, or try to know them through a brief and cautious initial conversation, online research, or by asking questions. You must give yourself time to allow searches and questions to reveal intent, even if such intents are nice. Remember, murderers, molesters, serial killers, are always nice before they strike, so a stranger being nice should never be used as a sign of good intent. Don't be rude, as it's okay to be nice, but be cautiously nice, brief, and mentally alert at the same time. Until you are satisfied with the person's intentions, which you have eventually found out. 3. Protect your emotions. Emotions are a very powerful part of humans and are triggered by external events, rather than deliberate efforts to switch them on and off. A lot of people, especially ladies, have fallen prey to men who understood the lady's emotions more than she did, and used it to their advantage. Not in all, but majority of situations, men have acted as predators to women, working their emotions to gain sexual advantage over their prey. Be careful when you receive gifts, as gifts are received not only physically but emotionally, trapping the receiver, and making them weak against the good, or evil intentions, of the giver. Be careful what you listen to from the unknown observer, as the ears are also linked to one's emotions, especially ladies. Seductive words from an unknown observer or predator are so potent that they can cause a prey to say yes to sex when they originally would have said no, only to regret when the effect of those words have worn off, unfortunately too late. Such incidents have commonly destroyed great relationships, resulted in unplanned pregnancies, retaliatory incidents by jealous spouses, etc. If you are married and the person involved is your neighbor, keep your distance if they are single and always respect their relationships if they are married. Following these 3 tips will help you identify and greatly reduce your chances of unwanted sex with an unknown observer. Please do not forget to subscribe for more videos. Feel free to leave your comments and also visit our website at www.wisdomstuff.com by clicking the link in the description box below. Thank you for listening.